Hidden, humble, insanely successful. Some billionaires don't flaunt yachts or launch rockets, but their strategies? So are these low-key billionaires, and what can you learn from them to level up your own financial game? Let's watch this video about billionaires you've never heard of, and you should learn from them by House Money Incorporated. But before we dive in, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos like this. Number 7. James Simons. Can a math professor secretly beat Wall Street for decades and still walk away unnoticed? Most billionaires give interviews, attend conferences, or launch rockets. But James Simons from the United States, the man who cracked the code of the stock market, did none of that. He was a math professor, a code breaker, and in his shadows, he built the world's most successful hedge fund, Renaissance Technologies. While other investors guessed the market, Simons used algorithms and data. His secret? No human emotion, just math. His fund, the Medallion Fund, delivered returns so high, 66% per year, they had to ban outside investors. He hired physicists and scientists, not bankers. He believed that patterns in the chaos could be found, and he was right. What's more stunning, he rarely gave interviews, never courted headlines. When he died in 2024, many people still didn't know who he was, yet he had quietly made over $30 billion. Lesson to learn. You don't need noise to make an impact, you need understanding. And James Simons mastered the game, quietly, precisely, brilliantly. Number 6. Radhakishan Damani. What happens when a man who hates the spotlight becomes the face of a $20 billion empire? In the crowded streets of Mumbai, India, you'll find a store called DMart, India's version of Walmart. What you won't find? The man who built it. Radhakishan Damani doesn't speak to the media. He avoids public events. Yet this soft-spoken man rose from humble beginnings to create one of India's biggest success stories. Damani started out as a stock market investor. He made a fortune betting against scams in the 90s. But instead of flaunting wealth, he invested in groceries. Yes, groceries. He opened one store in 2002. Slowly, carefully, he expanded. No rush, no fame, just value for customers. And today, DMart is worth billions, with over 400 stores across India. He wears white, eats simple food, and lives modestly. Yet he's one of the richest men in the world. Lesson to learn. True success isn't always loud. Damani shows us that discipline, silence, and patience can build an empire, brick by brick. Number 5. Reinhold Würth. Can a German teenager selling screws become the king of an industrial empire worth billions? When Reinhold Würth was just 19, he inherited a tiny screw business from his father. It was small, forgettable, but Reinhold had a vision. He believed that even something as simple as a screw could become the foundation of greatness. He traveled across Germany selling screws to mechanics and factories, one client at a time. Over decades, he expanded into power tools, chemicals, construction products, building the Würth Group into a global giant. Today, his company operates in over 80 countries with billions in revenue. And yet, you've probably never heard of him. Why? Because Würth never chased headlines. He chased customer relationships. While others expanded fast and failed, he focused on trust, loyalty, and efficiency. He also built art museums, cultural centers, and supported classical music through his foundation. Lesson to learn. Even the smallest idea with the right vision can grow into something unimaginable. Würth teaches us that mastery, humility, and passion for craft matter more than fame. Number 4. Lucas Walton. What would you do if you inherited $20 billion? Buy yachts? Build empires? Or save the planet? Lucas Walton from the United States, grandson of Walmart founder Sam Walton, took a different path. He didn't follow the family business, he followed his heart. He's soft-spoken, deeply private, and rarely seen in public. But behind the scenes, Lucas is reshaping philanthropy. He lost his father at a young age and inherited a fortune. Instead of chasing more wealth, he dedicated his life to environmental change. Through the Lucas Walton Foundation, he funds climate solutions, biodiversity, and sustainability programs worldwide. While other billionaires invest in space or social media, Lucas is investing in the earth, our oceans, forests, and future generations. Lesson to learn. Wealth is power, but how you use it defines your legacy. Lucas Walton reminds us that the quietest voices can make the loudest impact when they choose the planet over the spotlight. Number 3. Rob Walton. How does the man behind the world's largest retailer stay almost completely unknown? Every day, hundreds of millions shop at Walmart. Yet the man who guided it for decades, Rob Walton, remains hidden in plain sight. He's the son of Walmart founder Sam Walton. And though the company became a global powerhouse under his leadership, Rob never sought credit. He led as chairman from 1992 to 2015, steering through economic crisis, global expansion, and digital transformation. He helped Walmart survive and thrive. Yet you'll hardly find interviews, speeches, or books with his name. Instead, he focused on running the ship, not waving from the deck. He poured energy into the Walton Family Foundation, helping transform education, conservation, and communities across America. Lesson to learn. Sometimes the most influential leaders don't carry microphones. They carry maps. Rob Walton proves you don't need to be seen to lead the biggest store on earth. Number 2. Gina Rinehart. What happens when a woman takes on Australia's toughest industry and wins? In the wild, rugged lands of Western Australia lies a story of grit, iron, and one woman's unbreakable will. Gina Rinehart, daughter of mining magnate Lang Hancock, could have lived off her inheritance, but she didn't. She fought legal battles, economic storms, and personal criticism to rebuild Hancock prospecting into a mining powerhouse. Suspense and struggle. She took over when the company was in trouble. The pressure was immense, but Gina wasn't afraid. She expanded into iron ore, negotiated billion-dollar deals with China, and built mines that now fuel the global economy. Today, she's Australia's richest person, yet few outside the country know her name. Why? Because she rarely appears in the media. Instead, she speaks through her work, her employees, and the booming industry she built. Lesson to learn. Strength isn't about volume. It's about endurance. Gina Rinehart proves that even in male-dominated worlds, a quiet voice with a strong mind can shake continents. Number 1. Amancio Ortega. He built a fashion empire that spans the globe, yet most people wouldn't recognize him on the street. Who is the man behind Zara? Amancio Ortega started as a delivery boy in Spain. He dropped out of school at 14. But with a sewing machine and a dream, he began changing the way the world shops. In 1975, he launched a small clothing store called Zara. His strategy: speed, simplicity, sensibility. The big reveal. While traditional fashion took months to respond to trends, Ortega's system did it in days. He built a network where designs moved from sketch to store in 2 weeks, a revolution in retail. That model turned Inditex, Zara's parent company, into a global giant. Ortega became one of the 3 richest men on earth, yet he shuns cameras. He lives in La Coruna. No flashy cars, no social media, few interviews, just work. Lesson to learn. Amancio Ortega reminds us that the spotlight is optional. True innovation comes from understanding people, thinking differently, and acting quietly but boldly. So, which hidden billionaire's mindset resonated most with you? Remember, sometimes the smartest people in the room are the quietest ones. Drop your favorite takeaway in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more eye-opening profiles of the world's silent success stories. Thanks for watching. Stay sharp, stay humble, and keep learning from those who build wealth in the shadows.